I also asked it, can you write me a piece of content about this particular topic, taking into consideration the elements that you've already looked at and learned from. So it created some content for me. Another key thing is you don't ever want to use the content that it gives you just out of the box. You want to look at it, make sure it makes sense. You want to make sure that you have proper headings. You want to feed the machine as good as you can. And by doing that, you're going to get back much better content. So there's also a tool called Originality.ai, which is a tool to check to see if your content was written by AI. So I'm going to show you guys a way around this. You're going to be able to just use this at your own risk and or expertise in terms of the content. So that piece of content that I just created was 3% original in their eyes, 97% AI driven. So what I did was I looked at that content, I ran it through Grammarly, made sure that it made more sense, spruced it up. I also took that content and ran it through Quillbot. Quillbot's going to take the content, make sure that it reads better. It's going to look at grammar. It's going to look at the functionality of that particular content. You can see the difference between the two, starting out at 2% being original, jumping up to 98% original content. That's the way that humans as well as Google is going to see. So I mentioned earlier about just using this kind of technology and using it wisely. As long as you create content that is geared towards solving a problem, not just creating it for SEO or creating it in a way that you're just trying to churn. If you're doing it in a way that provides that value, you're not going to you should not see any major implications. And from Google, I think they're going to be looking at that content first and foremost saying, okay, what are you doing for the users? Are you educating them? If you are, it's going to be harder for you to get penalized.